Smartcarb from Technology Elevated, also known as APT Smartcarb. So, you can see that. Bike is a 2008 YZ250. It's actually got a fairly fresh 285 big bore kit. Why a smart carb over a regular carb? I routinely ride 9,000 feet, dropping down to 1,000 feet sea level at times. Um, so jetting can be a little bit tricky. You also get quite a bit of pre-det, um, even though I race mixed race fuel with 94 octane 50/50. I'm still getting the pre-det. So I'm trying out the Smart Carb. It was used. It's got about 7 hours on it, so the break-in and heat sink period's already been done. It was on a 96 CR250 before my bike. Um, I did start up the bike already after installing. It ran fairly decent for just running at idle. I had to adjust the idle screw about one turn, and that's it so far. I haven't actually ran the bike or done any throttle chops to check the plug, but revving it up, it seems to be like it's very close. I might have to adjust the clicker in or out, but the plug will tell us that. Um, I'll go into detail here of what I've done and what I didn't have to do, which some of you did on the carb. Before we get started, just going to do a shameless sponsor plug. Big thanks to my wife letting me spend countless hours and money on riding. EVS Sports, quality protective gear, head to toe. I've got almost everything I have is EVS. I will be doing a bit of a review on this stuff in future videos. I just got the TP199 knee guards, I guess you'd call them. So I'll be doing a little bit of a review on those. Hard to find info on that stuff. Been super happy with them so far, but that'll be in a future video. Okay, now that stuff's gone. Smart Carb installed on the bike. Some of you guys were saying that you had to remove the reed spacer for clearance issues. I had none of those issues. I have the boot just touches the spring until I sit on it. When the suspension compresses, it actually moves away from the boot. So not a big issue at all. And that's with an additional reed spacer. So the factory one is the gold colored spacer that's been left in. Also an additional spacer has been on my bike since I got it. What it does is it smooths the power curve out, takes out some of the hard hit. For single track, it's good for low end power without a huge hit. Also had it done on one of my RM 250s. So as you can see, go around to the other side here. I don't know if you can see in there, the boot just touches on my spring, but like I said, upon compression, it actually moves away, and that's with an extra 1/8 inch spacer installed before my reed cage. I would suggest leaving the factory one in as well. A few guys complaining about funny power curves after installing this, but they've also taken out the stock reed spacer. It's in there for a reason, so we'll get the bike fired up here. Okay, so on where I'm revving it up there in neutral, it's got a slight bog on bottom, which tells me it's running a little bit lean. Nice thing about these, once you get the idle down for your low idle, which is located right here, super easy to adjust these carbs. So when the bike is off, you would hold the throttle wide open, bring the slide to the top. From here, you adjust it with this clicker right in here. When the slide is all the way at the top, you just push this down and you turn to the right or to the left. So right is for richer, left is for leaner. There's, I believe, 99 positions for it, so every 10 clicks is 1 revolution. So all the way in, all the way out, you've got 10 full revolutions of that dial. I'm going to just adjust this here a few clicks and then see if it goes away. And then we'll get into, once I've tuned that out, then we'll start doing some wide open throttle chops and check the plug. I adjusted it 5 clicks richer, so that was 5 clicks to the right. Try it out and see how that works. Still running too lean. This went 5 more clicks for a total of 10 clicks. Started better that time. Closer. It's still on the top end. It's still crackling a little bit. Tells me it's starving for fuel. Okay, so we just went another 5 for a total of 15. went 5 more, total of 20 clicks, richer. I think I'm going to go five more and take it for a ride. Almost immediately I notice it's got a smoother power curve now. It pulls hard bottom to top. There's no kind of lag in between, in the middle there, where you know, the other carb would be kicking in the primary jet. So it's very smooth. Quite a lot of power. It's actually got a different sound to it, and as we keep going, tuning here, we'll check the plugs, see how they're burning, make sure we're not running on the lean side, but it seems to be rolling on the throttle quite nice, and there's no hesitation, there's no bog, so I think we're pretty close to having her dialed. We'll show you the plugs here coming up and let you know from there. Okay guys, we did a third gear wide open throttle chop. Should be pretty close to what we need to do to see what the plug's up to. This is the plug. Don't know. It has a beautiful burn to it. I think I might try running that a little bit more. Maybe head to the track, simulate some race scenarios. Again, check the plug, make sure we're not creeping up on the lean side at any time. And just for reference here, I did, for those that don't know what they're looking for on a plug, I've got a new plug here. Now I'm running the BR8EGs. It's got a little bit of a tighter tolerance, a tighter electrode. It's supposed to give you, better spark or something like that. If you're running a BR ES plug, then you're probably fine anyways. But for comparison's sake, there's a new plug and the burn that you're looking for right there. Thank you for watching. Keep tuned for more videos. Thanks. Bye.